Okay, so get this. We're going deep into chrysanthemums today with Ang.
Chrysanthemums.
Yeah, Ang calls himself an old software plumber. Get this from his blog. It's called kemmeng.org.
All right.
And
I like that old software plumber.
yeah.
That's great.
Today is January 22nd, 2025, and his latest post has us intrigued. He's been trying to grow these beauties from seeds and cuttings, but hasn't had much luck. But now he's on to a new plan. But first, he's dropping some hints about a secret time to buy chrysanthemums.
Whoa.
Tied to some upcoming festive season.
Interesting.
What's the deal with that?
Well, that definitely piques my curiosity.
Yeah.
A lot of cultures, link chrysanthemums to festivals and holidays.
Right.
So they can be in high demand during those times, which often means prices go up.
Yeah.
But Aang seems to be suggesting the opposite,
Yeah.
that they're cheaper during this festive season.
Yeah, it's kind of a head scratcher.
It is a bit of a head scratcher, isn't it?
Is this some insider tip Aang's letting us in on? Maybe nurseries are trying to clear out stock before the season really kicks off, or maybe there are special chrysanthemum markets or something? What do you think?
Yeah, those are great possibilities.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, where in the world is Aang located?
Oh, yeah.
Guy could give us some clues about what this festive season might be. Different regions have different traditions.
Right.
And knowing his location could help us understand why this particular time is significant for chrysanthemum purchases.
It's like a puzzle.
It is.
Right. We've got these pieces, the secret time to buy the hint about a festive season. But we need more to see the full picture.
Exactly. And speaking of needing more information, there's another interesting point Aang raises. He says, finding specific types of chrysanthemums
Okay.
is super tough outside of this special season.
Really?
He even talks about having to travel to special farms to find what he wants.
Wait, so it's not just about getting a good deal. There's something else going on here.
That's right. It suggests there's a whole world of chrysanthemum varieties out there. Some much rarer than others. And those harder to find varieties might be prized for their unique colors, shapes, or even their history.
Yeah.
It makes you realize there are serious chrysanthemum enthusiasts, even collectors,
Wow.
who go to great lengths to find these special blooms.
Like a secret society of chrysanthemum lovers.
Right.
And Aang is giving us a peek behind the curtain.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got the timing of buying the challenge of finding specific varieties. Now let's dive into what Aang is actually going to do with his chrysanthemums.
Okay.
He's moving past seeds and cuttings and is going to use a live plant as his starting point this time.
Yes, the propagation plant. When gardeners use a live plant, it usually means they're going to take cuttings or divide the plant to make more.
So wait, hold on. What exactly does that mean? Like for those of us who are just starting to get our thumbs green.
Of course. Propagation just means creating new plants from an existing one.
Okay.
It's like plant cloning. With cuttings, you snip a stem with a few leaves and place it in water or a special growing medium. This encourages it to grow roots and become a new plant.
Oh, okay. I've seen people do that. You can even do that with some houseplants, right?
Exactly. And the other method, dividing a plant, is a little more involved.
Yeah.
You actually dig up the whole plant and carefully separate it into smaller sections, making sure each has its own roots. Then you replant those sections, and each grows into a new plant. It's actually a pretty cool way to multiply your chrysanthemums.
And Aang's going to try one of those methods this time around. It sounds like he's really stepping up his chrysanthemum game.
It does. And I'm curious to see which method he chooses and how it goes. He hasn't given us all the details yet, so there's still a bit of mystery surrounding his plan.
It's like he's left us hanging on a cliffhanger. Will his new propagation plan work?
Yeah.
What kind of chrysanthemums is he even aiming for?
Right.
So many questions.
Yeah. It is a bit of a botanical mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's part of the fun of following Aang's journey.
Yeah.
He's not just giving us a step-by-step guide.
Yeah.
He's sharing his experiences, the highs and lows of his chrysanthemum quest.
Right.
It's like we're learning right alongside him.
Totally. And speaking of learning, I've been thinking about something you mentioned earlier, the challenge of finding specific chrysanthemum varieties. Why are some varieties so hard to find?
That's a great question. There are actually several factors that can contribute to a chrysanthemum variety's rarity.
Okay.
Some varieties are simply more difficult to propagate.
Oh.
They might require very specific conditions to root successfully or be more susceptible to diseases.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're a bit more finicky,
Yeah, I can see that. Like some plants are just divas.
Exactly.
Right. They need everything to be just so.
And sometimes the rarity is tied to the plant's history.
Okay.
Some chrysanthemums have been cultivated for centuries, passed down through generations of gardeners.
Wow.
These heirloom varieties often have unique characteristics that make them highly sought after, but they can be challenging to find commercially.
So it's like finding a rare antique, but in the plant world.
Precisely.
Ah.
And of course, climate plays a role too.
Uh-huh.
Some chrysanthemums thrive in specific regions and struggle in others. This means that certain varieties might be common in one part of the world, but incredibly rare in another.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's a combination of factors, propagation challenges, historical significance, even geography.
Yeah,
It's like a whole web of influences that determines a chrysanthemum's rarity.
exactly. And for those dedicated chrysanthemum enthusiasts, tracking down these rare varieties becomes part of the thrill.
Yeah.
It's a testament to their passion and dedication to preserving these unique blooms.
You know, all this talk about rare chrysanthemums is making me wonder about Ang's propagation plans even more.
Hmm.
Do you think he's going after one of these elusive varieties?
It's certainly possible. Remember he mentioned wanting to find specific types that were hard to come by.
Right.
So perhaps he's going to try propagating a rare variety from a cutting or division. It would be quite a challenge, but also a rewarding accomplishment if he's successful.
I'm on the edge of my seat here. I can't wait to find out what he's up to. But before we dive deeper into Ang's specific plans, I wanted to pause for a moment and bring you, the listener, into the conversation.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts so far?
Yes, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
What's sparking your curiosity about Ang's chrysanthemum adventure?
Yeah.
Maybe you have some experience growing these flowers yourself, or perhaps you're just starting to explore the world of gardening.
Right.
Whatever your level of expertise, your perspective is valuable. So take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed and share your thoughts.
Yeah.
What stands out to you? What questions do you have?
Exactly.
We're all on this learning journey together, and your insights could add a whole new dimension to our discussion.
Okay, ready to keep going. I'm eager to unravel the rest of Ang's chrysanthemum mystery.
Absolutely. Let's see what other clues we can uncover.
All right, I think we're ready to wrap up our deep dive into Ang's Chrysanthemum Chronicles.
Yeah,
It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
it really has.
So for those just tuning in, or for anyone who needs a refresher, let's recap what we've learned from Ang's blog, qianmeng.org.
Okay.
We started with this intriguing tip about the secret time to buy chrysanthemums.
Yeah.
Ang hinted that this upcoming festive season is the prime time to find a wide variety and maybe even snag a good deal.
Right, and we talked about how different regions might have specific traditions or festivals
Yeah.
where these blooms are in high demand.
We even wondered if nurseries might have special sales or if there are chrysanthemum-specific markets during these festive times.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a mystery,
it is.
but it definitely highlights the importance of timing when it comes to buying chrysanthemums.
For sure.
And speaking of timing, we also discussed the fact that finding specific chrysanthemum varieties can be really difficult outside of this special season.
Right.
Ang even suggested that you might need to travel to special farms to track down those rare and coveted chrysanthemums.
It's amazing, isn't it? The length that some enthusiasts will go to.
Yeah, it's like a treasure hunt for plant lovers.
Yeah. And I think that brings us to Ang's latest project, his new propagation plan.
Yes.
He's ditching the seeds and cuttings this time and is going to try using a live plant as his starting point.
Right, and we talked about the two most likely methods he might be using.
Yeah.
Taking cuttings or dividing the plant.
Yeah.
Both techniques are fascinating examples of how gardeners can essentially clone plants,
Right.
creating new life from existing growth.
We even broke down those techniques for anyone who's new to the world of propagation.
Exactly.
With cuttings, you snip a piece of stem and encourage it to grow roots, while dividing involves separating a mature plant into smaller sections, each with its own roots.
It's like giving these chrysanthemums a chance to multiply and flourish. And I think that's a fitting metaphor for what we've done in this deep dive. We've taken Eng's insights, his experiences, and his passion for chrysanthemums, and we've propagated them into a wealth of knowledge for you, the listener.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
And as we wrap up this chrysanthemum adventure,
We want to leave you with a final thought to ponder. Ang's blog has shown us the rewards and the occasional frustrations of growing these beautiful blooms.
So our question for you is this. Could you see yourself taking on the challenge of growing chrysanthemums?
Maybe even trying your hand at propagating them from cuttings or divisions.
It could be a fun experiment,
Yeah.
a way to connect with nature,
Uh-huh.
and a chance to add a splash of color and beauty to your surroundings.
Who knows, you might even uncover a hidden passion for chrysanthemums, just like Ang.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us on this chrysanthemum-filled deep dive. We hope you've learned something new, been inspired to explore the world of gardening, and maybe even sparked a newfound appreciation for these stunning flowers.
Hmm.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and stay curious.